Hello, welcome to my presentation. Welcome to my channel. I'm Xinxin Zhou. Today I'm talking with you about the intuition about these channels and why I actually want to do these channels. Yeah, as most of you might know, I'm graduate from technical university too, and I think in the university the professors has taught us a lot of stuff for the consequences, for the basic concepts, and let us did a lot of practices to realize these concepts. But in reality, after I graduate, I think it's really important to bring these concepts into the realities scenarios and utilize them for solving the realistic problems. This leads to the design thinking phases. Basically, as a programmer, he's not only there to coding, but he needs to understand what kind of problem existed here and how to solve this problem using the language that he knows and using the computer. From my point of view, what the scientific is actually trying to do is simply mapping the real world, simpler scientism, and modelism as a model in computer. So you can think program like things combined from logics and data. The logic includes the entire principle of the world, and the data is a qualitative representing of the status of the world. Now, as long as you understand this basic concept, you can start to program. And everything what you program is used to for solving problems or processing data, and feeds this data back to the user. Of course, there are also concepts we need to consider, like information security, data algorithm, networking. But I would say this kind of knowledges are already beyond programming. As a programmer, the basic knowledge are just about how you solve these problems in a very efficient way using existing tools or programs or languages. Now this channel is showing you how I actually learn by myself a new, let's say, new knowledge. I've never programmed a Python game before. However, I already know Python languages, so I would show you how I actually learn PyCharms on my own based on all the entire basic knowledges I've got from my university. Oh, a side note, I'm already an employee and I'm personally a developer. I don't want to have too much connection between my work and my YouTube program, since they should be separated. I don't want to disclose any information from my company and get any trouble into the lawyer. So this channel is absolutely separate from my job, and it's just a demonstration how I learn new stuff for you guys and how I take your hand going to this journey. So I hope you will enjoy these videos and enjoy to bring time with me. Okay, enough for the introduction. Let's talk about what we will use. Um, every time when I start learning new stuff, I would think about what kind of tools I actually need. The foreign guys are very lucky because they have Googles and they can use Googles to basically search all of the informations. Google is a centralized databases. They just provide a simple engines and you can almost get all the information you need from here. So that would be the entry of my project. Now, the public information can be accessed from Google. Well, I mean public information. You guys should understand the published web content. There are a lot of informations which are not publicly in the web, or people don't want to disclose them. We can not fight against that because some of these things are really valuable and people make money for them. And you can't really make money if you publish everything. That's their idea behind it. Competition, competition, and the ability to competition. For the ability to competition, the company need to have their own secret weapons and the secret assets and secret techniques to beat other company. And real world is really, really brutal. Now, okay, so much for that. But don't worry, you can get everything you need. If you just want to learn some new stuffs, you can search on Google's, and most of the time you will get cool answer for your questions. Yes, so come back to the topic. In this series of videos, I would like to program a game using Python. I first searched Python gaming, and there are a lot of courses about Python game, pygame, and I think the pygame tutorial for beginners would be good to go into it. However, it's already a tutorial and it's all have been processed. I think this would be really good for people who really want something new. Well, with tutorial, which already guided them. But for me, I want to go another way around. I would learn things by myself without watching the video, but just through the official web pages and try use my creativity to learn something. I wouldn't go through any of these tutorial videos. However, I might go through some tutorial descriptions in text. In this way, I will understand things much more easier, much more better, and it might take much more time. However, it really helps for me to understand the entire concepts behind the pygame. I like solving the problem from messy problem to simplified problem, and this process makes me really, really happy. Okay, as we said, like we can see here the pygame game as the official website. It's an open source and it can install via pipe. On the other hand, the programming language is Python, as you can see here. And to find this page is really easy, simple. You can go to Python and you will go find this page on the first link. Just simple click on that link and it will open the page for you. I already know Python by my own, so it's really neat to look everything into details. But however, if you see on these pages, it will show you how to download the Python, how to use the Python in all in the documentations, in this box, and don't worry about that. And the most interesting for Python is it actually provides um, package management system, which used to install the libraries, install the necessary modules, which can be reused for your program. It's just pretty powerful. That's why I use Python maybe. And it's just like a Linux system which have npm install packages. And you can use that simply install modules and you can reuse it whatsoever you want. Yes. The next, we need an environment. Here I will choose Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is open source program developed by, if I understand it correctly, it was developed by Microsoft. Provided by Microsoft, it's open sources, meaning you can use it without any license. You don't need to pay anything for that. You can download it for Windows, and every time when you want to use this environments for a new language, there are a lot of extensions there to highlight the text based on the syntax, and it helps you to program much more faster. And it's really helpful for Windows. So yes, I think these three things are basically all the environment which we need to develop our games. And that's all from this first video. I hope you get my ideas and intentions for this series of videos and understand the concepts what I've talked to you. From next video, we'll start to use all these tools to set up our environment. And let's see how far we can get in the first video. Hope you enjoy your days and happy coding. All the necessary links, I will add them in the comment below this video. Thank you guys for hearing this video and see you in the next one. Bye.